Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And it's Chicago to start out. Irving looking over the floor. Mutombo misses. And here's Booker. Nice move. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Here's Irving, driving the lane, and then Irving slams it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Now here's Booker. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And Booker has excellent mechanics on that jumper. It's a smooth and quick release.
Takes the three. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Gay. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Crafty move. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Booker. Nice shot by James.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by James.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
To Mutombo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Here's Wembanyama. Another three for Chicago.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mutombo sets a screen. Mutombo sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. No good, unable to end this run. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Wembanyama. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Orlando trails by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Mutombo. Gay scanning the floor. All sorts of time. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Chicago leading by 5. James outside. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's his first trip to the line.
That's his second personal.
And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Mutombo. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Here's Irving. Driving in. And stolen by Booker. Now here's James. James covering. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Mutombo sets a screen. It's tipped. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And again, unable to change momentum here. Orlando with the ball. Here's Mutombo. Drills it from outside. Mutombo's got a couple of threes now in the first for Orlando.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Orlando out in front. They lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And here's Booker from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Right wing. The 3. Wembanyama. Big man with big range.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Awaiting the ball.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And George with the stuff.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Booker with it. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Fades and shoots. No good from Booker. Orlando leading by 9. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And Lopez throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
It's Irving, top of the key. From the wing. No good off the front iron. Chicago shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
That's his first personal.
Chicago trails by 7. Booker outside. The kick out to Lopez. Driving inside. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 7. Irving from long range. Knocked away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Lopez. No scoring in this one. And now Orlando on the break. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And now Orlando on the break. Outside, George. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Outside Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
.51 seconds left to play in the first half.
Oh, plenty of power behind Diaw's drive there. That's how he gets through the defense.
Here's Booker. He takes it in. And the dunk by Booker.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. Pass to McHale. Lopez a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Kevin McHale. And that's good. McHale's got it back down to single digits for Chicago. Now, here is Irving. Fires from the... Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so George will bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as many as 14 points. Diaw with a wide open look. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Usually a range shooter who picks his moments. I guess Diaw was feeling it on that one.
First team foul.
Chicago trails by 14. From deep. Diaw can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. James
left side. And the shot goes down. And Orlando leads by 16.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And stolen by Booker. Inside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Drives to the hoop. Booker hammers it home off the drive.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's LeBron. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. They grab their own miss. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 6 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Chicago trails by 11. Here's Irving. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Another three for Chicago.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pushing it up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Mutombo sets a screen. Down low. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mutombo's got his second basket. Here's Gay. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Julius Irving.
And the length and athleticism Gay offers is exciting. I mean, terrific at scoring the ball, but he can also defend multiple positions.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here's Irving. 8 points for him. No good on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter.
And Irving throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago trails by 12. Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Mutombo misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
The passing game of Booker is quickly developing. Clearly a stat where he's always looking to improve.
Pass to Wembanyama. And James pulls it down. Orlando leading by 14. Knocks it loose. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeBron's got 6. Booker outside. Leaner from distance. That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Orlando leads by 12. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
15-7.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Chicago. There's the drive. For 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? And that was nice.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Irving hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Dia with it. To the paint. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Orlando leading by 9. And stolen by Leonard. Here's LeBron. James all the way to the rack.
Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
And here's George for 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. LeBron outside. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Irving with a clean look. No good from outside. Here's Lopez. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago trails by 7. For the 3. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 20.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Orlando making some changes. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Abdul-Jabbar, pass to Gay. Tumbo grabs the board. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And here's Leonard. Clock at 6. And here's LeBron outside. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Here's LeBron. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker. Simply getting it to the open man.
Chicago calls timeout.
Substitution for your home team.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's McHale. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And McHale drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Booker looking around. LeBron outside. It's stolen by McHale. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to McHale. Off target from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot misses. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And so here is Chicago. Here's Irving. From deep. Rebounded by Gay.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
From downtown. Can't hit that one. And here is Irving. Fires the three. That's tipped.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Mutombo. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Booker surveying the floor. Gay right side. Clock at 6. Leonard outside. Here's Mutombo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Booker goes in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Irving. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
And guys, that's how you throw it down with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Now here's Booker. Pass to Gay. This one for 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Leonard for 3. On target from range.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
To the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Irving. Out to James. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. James has got 6 points.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area. Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Launches it. Orlando with the rebound. 16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They set the screen. For three, James sends it home from three-point land. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Orlando ahead. They're up by 2.
15.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's the break. Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by George. Here's Irving. Driving in. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
It's Avdia on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Diaw. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Diaw's got his first points in this one. Chicago trails by 6. They set a pick to halt the run. Orlando with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Irving for 3. Avdia pulls it in. To the paint. Fast break. Here we go. Here's McHale. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. And he misses his first shot. They swipe it. On the wing, Irving. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Booker for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 8. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Fires for 3. McHale no good. Orlando with the ball. On the wing, Irving. He's got 5. Goes up from the top of the key. Outside for Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by McHale. Chicago with the ball. Optia from outside. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Irving. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Irving. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking a shot.
A nice shot by Booker.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
To the inside. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Irving with it. Up in time. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Well, that's a gut punch to end the half. Just demoralizing.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wembanyama screen. An open look for Irving. Second chance effort. Right side, Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shout.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Off the outside. That 3's off the mark. Orlando leading by 8. Pass to Diaw. Here's McHale. George defending. Left side, Booker. Oh, George with a steal. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lopez with it. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a 2-man game.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And he makes all 3.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Home team foul. Dikembe Mutombo. That's his first personal foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Inside. Here's Mutombo. That shot missing. Good D by Wembanyama. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Offensive board. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from 3. James has got 9.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Tries it from 19. The kick out to Gay. There's the three. Leonard pulls down the board. Chicago trails by 4. And there's James from the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
James outside. Four on the clock. Pass to Gay. Fires the three. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago making a switch here.
Number 32.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Chicago. 4-point game. The shake. And Irving powers it home.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And it's Irving with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. James outside. Back to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. It's intercepted. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Irving. Leonard inside. Pass to Irving. 1:11 left in the third quarter here. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
They get the rebound. James outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Mutombo's got 5 now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And the finish by Irving.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Booker for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Irving. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gay. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 6-point Orlando lead. From deep, Wembanyama. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wembanyama screen. Irving for 3. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Orlando leading by 6. From deep, Gay. Mutombo with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Gay. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Gay outside. A shot from the high post.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Booker. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
The try by Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Booker off the bounce. They need this. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches it from deep. It's kept alive. Beyond the arc. James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Orlando. They have yet to score here in the 4th.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Here's Mutombo from outside the arc. Rebounded by Gay. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it home with authority.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
And they go to the intentional foul. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Diaw. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Left side Irving. To the inside. In transition, here they come. And Irving powers it home.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Irving with a deep 3. From beyond the arc, and then some. Irving's got 20. Here's Diaw. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Out to James. 3-pointer, no good. "56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Irving looking around. Pass to George. And here's Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, the screen to the middle. Yes!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And the second of 2 is good. And that ties this game up.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Outside Wembanyama. It's stolen by Leonard. Knocked away. Outside Wembanyama.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Orlando calls timeout. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Irving. For the win. Oh! Gets the game winner to fall!
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for as a player. And as a coach, you're just thankful to come away with the win.
And so Orlando takes the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members, content creators, and celebrities.
So be ready to jump on that Got Next space because you might have a story to tell sometime soon. Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in Proving Grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K TV. Thank you for having me.
Power DF, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited. I almost thought you guys weren't going to bring me back. I thought it was a joke last time, but I'm ready to get in here. We're going to win. We're going to win, right, Jordan?
Definitely. We're going to win. Let's
Absolutely.
do it.
Now, real quick before we jump into Proving Grounds and take on some of the best competition out there, Power, what build are you running with today?
I'm running with an upgraded version of my Stretch 3-level scoring threat. It has an 89, almost 93 pointer. It has 90 standing dunk still, so I can dunk. I'm going to be able to shoot. And we still got the defense, and we got almost 90 speed. So I'm fast, shoot, dunk.